Hello, welcome to the next episode. Um, I want to try to get a better intro. Obviously, I have no creative skills, so no graphics or anything because that would be too cool. So, I haven't had any subscribers, views, or anything like that, so I'm not worried about that. But should anyone decide to jump in and be like, "Hey, welcome on this journey with me, haha," I might even say the haha and do the hand thing. I don't know. Yesterday I only did one video on that lesson because the video 2 is like 13 and a half minutes long and the video is already running like 23 and a half minutes. So, this lesson is probably just going to be the one video. That way I can get some good old practice in there. I already got the video pulled up so I can go click. And it's like, whoa! Like, totally whoa! And then, yeah. If it looks a little weird over here, I got a cough drop in. Because, yeah. It's exactly for the reasons you would assume a cough drop would be in someone's mouth. So, let's go ahead and just jump right in. Okay. Shik. Shik. Not sick, chic. Chic. Yeah. Just trying to write this word based solely off of memory. Chic. And I managed to do it without having to look at the thing to maybe go like, that's a circle thingy. Oh yeah, that's why you do that. And that's the and yeah. So he's saying the whole chic instead of sick. And I'm like, ha ha ha! I called it out, yeah. I already did it, man. Like, totally, man. Okay, he's explaining the circle thingy. But it does make the ing sound if it's at the end, haha. Ooh. Yep, got straight horizontal line. I got that stacked ladder. I think he's spending more time explaining this than he really needs. I'm actually going to skip ahead a little. Yes, that's what I wrote. Food. Ooh, fancy. Gonghang. Gonghang. I'm not pausing the video this time. I think it looks like this because that's the H. Yeah, it's not perfect, but... Yeah, I'm actually skipping ahead a bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, he wrote 2 flat lines above the circle for the H. He wrote this here. Well, hold on. He wrote that. That's not what he had first time. But I got the rest right. Airport. I would not have gotten that. Pad. Pad. Oh, that's right. So the P I learned yesterday, but I'm still not entirely familiar with that one yet. So I actually do have to look for that one. I got that. Let's see how. I'm pretty sure I'm right on this one. I'm starting to get familiar with these letters a bit since I'm doing this every night and for a long enough period of time. Yeah, got that. Five. Five. Yep. That's arm. Ooh. Bisada. So, I think it's this. Bisada. Bisada. Mm-hmm. Well, no, you don't have the 3. You've already said that. I hear the difference. He's explaining the difference between one S and 2 S's. I'm aware. He's explaining more. Explaining more. I'm going to skip ahead a bit because I'm getting annoyed by this. I wrote it correctly. To be expensive. Sounds like an expensive word. Okay, so he's explaining particles right now. I'll say Japanese a little bit, that's why I know what a particle is. Apparently that da clarifies that it's either a verb or an adjective. It's very important. I'm gonna take a minute to try to dong dong hada. So I could be doing this wrong. Okay, so this is going to be a verb or an adjective. Depending on, or because it's got that particle. So, in the event that you don't know, a particle is a designator for a specific spot in grammar. In Japanese, for example, wa, like W-A, it's a different letter, but that is a designator, I think, for the subject of the sentence. That way you know, like, that is the specific thing that is doing the action in the sentence. And I watched Language Sense video on Korean. He mentioned there's like 21, 25, something like that, different particles in Korean. So that's probably going to drive me crazy. But thus far it seems simple enough. What I don't know is on this particular word, if I'm using the correct letter here, because he's doing double D on dong dong hada. Dong dong hada. Dong dong hada. And I got the circle. I got the circle. It is crazy. So hada also can specify like verb or adjective. Okay. Am I right? Was I right about the double D's? I'm such a child. He even said it. He even said double D. Ah, damn it. No, it's not this, it's that. Man, that was almost rad. Almost rad, but just not quite. Ugh. So, this. You should be sorry about that. That was a really, really bad one. Okay, so this one is an adjective. To be chubby. It's me. See? Alright, 17 minutes. You're gonna see how long the next video is. That is an ad that is very anti-rad. Okay. Next one's only 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm gonna go and do the next lesson. Kaba. Kabam. What I think I heard is this. Kabam. Hey, I got it. Bag. Tang moon. Tang moon. I think. Hold on. I got one of those letters wrong. Chang moon. It's not ta, it's cha. Chang moon means window. Okay. Kang ati. Okay. J. Hold on. Okay, I got the rest of it right. It's a dog or a puppy. So they do not distinguish between age in terms of dog. I don't know if that's going to be consistent across doohickeys, but that would be very, very convenient across doohickeys. Goyang. Goyang-yi. I'm pretty sure I got this one very, very wrong because this is what I wrote. I don't feel comfortable about this at all. Hate me. So I was right about the double O. I was right about this. And the rest is basically fucked. So. They didn't say cool, they said call. What the hell is that letter? So they got this little letter right here. I don't remember that. Seriously, I don't remember seeing that. Cat. Sheep time. Uh. So I was hearing sheep dong dong. What they actually said was shink shik dong. So yeah. Cause something da. Okay. I'm gonna call it good on that one. I got 2 in today. Yay! So I'm also gonna do this tomorrow. Hopefully the next 2, possibly 3, will be short enough that I can do all 3 tomorrow. Because Saturday I just kind of want to do a review. Basically look over everything I've written down, everything I've read. That I can get experience just going back saying, oh, that's what I studied, haha. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it off here. So cheers until next time.